about his version of events, how Luke Ferelli got here. Just wanted to give you a chance to, ask, did it all go down like he said, and what was your kind of reaction to being called out?
Yeah, obviously I think there's two sides to every story, right? And so I'm not going to sit up here and use the podium as a grandstand and all that, right? That's why there is enforcement. That's why we have a compliance office, right? That they do all that. So, the bottom line, the recruitment of Luke, he came on an official visit, right, prior to the Fiesta Bowl. And I told him, hey, I want you to be our green dot Mike, but right now we got a green dot Mike, right? And that spot's not going to be available until we don't have, until we have one available. And so I want you. He wants to be here. I said, but right now there ain't a spot available. So that spot becomes available as yours, right? So it's a kid that wanted to be here, that we wanted to be here, that at the end of it came open, and he's here right now.
Coach, I wanted to you got to have a quick turnaround in hiring Marcus Woodson to come help out with your defense. What was the process in hiring him, and just what went into the decision to make him part of your defensive staff?
Yeah, so Marcus was actually here a little bit in December, so we were going to bring him on as an analyst, coming from the school that he came from. He was still under contract, and then had an unbelievable opportunity for him and his family, right, come up from K-State, that obviously financially he had to do. But it was a guy that I noticed, I'd always recruited against Marcus over the years, admired and respected him a lot from a coach and from a personal standpoint. But the limited time that I was around him on December, the way he impacted the players and the rapport with the players and the type of dude and the energy and the attitude and the body language and everything that came with it, I was so impressed. And it was a dude that you knew when he was here, he loved Ole Miss, right? Like, this is really where he wanted to be. It just couldn't present itself at that time. And so, when we had Coach Tony go on to the Atlanta Falcons, which was an unbelievable opportunity for him, like, I knew that was my guy. Obviously, we went through the interview process to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, but there was another guy that I wanted with back-end experience. I think it's really important to continue to develop the back end. We took a lot of transfers that need a lot of attention, right, and get caught up to speed. So I think it's really important to have three guys back there on a consistent basis. Because the way the recruiting calendar is now, I never not want to coach in here, right? Because when we talk about recruiting, we talk about developing players. So I don't want there to be a day that anybody can walk in here and not get developed, right, and not be able to watch tape. So I thought it was really important to be able to have some flexibility with some of those guys to keep them in-house. Because I think Marcus is an elite recruiter because I've recruited against them. And it's a guy that's been here. So I knew from the recruiting component, being an alumni, and then his knowledge when I was around him, I knew he was going to bring value for us. So we're super excited to have him.
It's early, but what do you kind of make of your transfer class, and did your approach to the